Okay guys, so we got this Honda Pilot here. This is the one we did the intake boot on. I think I recorded it. If not, now you'll know. I did an intake boot on here, and the wire, yeah, I did do a video on this. The wire was cut for the throttle body. So I replaced the wire. So now, scan it. We got these cat efficiency code and 2 lean code. So I thought that was weird. Well, the cat says a temporary. So let's see, it's going to PCM. Let's see if we can get some did they give us freeze frame? I wonder if we'll get freeze frame in here. Oh, we do have freeze frame. There we go. So there you go, you can see some of it. So 160, so we weren't up to temp yet. Throttle position, short-term fuel trim. Okay, so we are in, looks like a lambda. So we were adding, what's 60% fuel? Looks like, because 1.0 would be ideal. So we're at 1.35 and 1.24. I'm assuming. Let's go back. Oh, it says bank 2, 2 lean 2. So do we see bank 2 in here? Bank 2. Yeah. Bank 2 is the same. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll go back. We'll go to, let's see. Can we get a better picture here? Short term, long term. There we go. Let's see what happens here. Start this up. Okay, but it does look like we are super lean. Actually, what I want to do is I'm wondering, because of this thing misfiring, the throttle body, if they have special functions. Just do a reset on this. I thought the V6s had a throttle relearn. Oops, I don't want to clear fault codes. A lot of the V6s had like I thought that maybe it's just the newer ones. This is the throttle position. There we go. Okay, so let's try this again. What I do want to do is I want to go into generic data, go into EOBD, and we'll check this here. Hopefully this is all clear for you guys. The sun is really bad where we're at. we'll see what this reads once this. Let's go live data. If it's still skewed, then we'll go after it. Because whatever it was, it's affecting both banks. Oh, our fuel trims are still off by 30%. Let's see. Where's our mass airflow? Why do I not see? Oh, there it was, airflow. Okay, and then we want oops. Where's engine RPM? So our engine RPM is still a little high. Let's see if we raise our RPM. Does our fuel trim get any better? So we went up to 3,000 and went down by 10%. Okay, so it is getting better with engine RPM. Did it just get better now? Let me take this for a drive and we'll see what happens. Okay guys, so I noticed that my fuel trims, like I'm going to accelerate right now going up this hill, and you'll see my fuel trims when I'm on the gas, we're accelerating right now. Going up a hill, we're at like 3,500 RPMs. Look at my fuel trim. Oh, now they went to 0. But you can get them at a spot. There we go. Now they're back. I let off the gas a little bit. But you can see both banks are like even. So they're not like exactly even, but you see it's at like 14 or so. 12 and 14. So I'm thinking that we got a bad mass airflow sensor, or it's dirty, and it might have been from their boot being torn and taped. So when we get back, I'm going to try cleaning this because I think it's reading a little low, and that's probably why. Because like right here, we'll accelerate up this hill. So there we go. So we're just at idle right now, pretty much just coasting, and you can see we're at 20%. So if we give it gas right now, we're accelerating. Look at our fuel trims. We're still adding fuel. You gotta look at our long terms there too, because our long terms started taking some of the percentage, so they're at 2 and 3. But you can see how we're adding like 15% on both banks, and it seems to add no matter what RPM we're at. So since it's adding at no matter what RPM, it gotta be either we got fuel that has high ethanol in it. There we go. So we're accelerating again, steady acceleration. You can see even there we were at 17%. You got to add short term to long term. So we're about 15 to 17 on both banks. So that's why I'm thinking we may have something. There might even be dirt in there from it being tore. I'll pop the hood up here and we'll look at it. But here we'll come to a stop. So we're at 680 RPMs. You see where's our mass airflow? 3.5. So we are reading low. We are reading really low because this is a 3.5 liter motor. So that could probably be our issue right now. Because right now we're adding almost 9, so 12% on that bank. This bank's getting better, but I don't like how low this is. Put it in part. See, now we're in part, no load. And now we're around 10. I'm just going to take it out and clean it just in case. Maybe we can see something in it. Let's pop this hood. There we go. It may have just needed to reset, but it doesn't seem like it's resetting at the higher RPMs. So this was our new boot right here. And then our connector that we fixed was right here. So we'll get this sensor out and we'll check it. Okay guys, I got the mass airflow sensor out. See if we can zoom in on this. There's a fly in there on the mass airflow sensor. Look at that. So I'm going to clean that out, and then that should restore all our problems. It's crazy, isn't it? Okay guys, we're back out here. I cleaned it all out. Look at that. Nice and clean. So we'll put this all back together. And then we'll take it for a test drive and see what happens. But I'm assuming from that intake boot being tore and then trying to put this all back together, either there was a fly already in there or the fly got sucked up in, but we didn't have like the air box off. We just replaced the tube, I think. I don't think we had the air box off. Either way, got the fly out and then we'll see if this is fixed. Okay guys, let's start this up. See what happens here. Let's go back. Let's just check, make sure we have no codes. Okay, so we have no codes. Let's go to live data. Okay, let's see. Engine RPM, mass airflow. Let's see what our fuel trims are. Short. Actually, this one we don't need that big. Let's see. Let's see what our grams per second is now. Let's see, let's put it in gear. Okay, so it's probably in like a warm-up right now. Let's take this for a ride and see what happens to our fuel trims. I'm gonna quick drive this and then I'll update you guys. Oh guys, look, they're a lot lower. I'm accelerating. I just pulled out of the shop. They're only at like 6% right now. So they'll probably update as I drive. Let's see. Here at 60 and see what happens. Look at that. why it's not graphing. But it's definitely a lot better. I'll see if I can like restart the connection or whatever and see if it'll start graphing. It's not letting me graph it, but you can see when I give it gas because you see my engine RPM and that our fuel trims are staying under 10%. Now I'm in decel right now, so that is not gonna be accurate. Come down here, we'll come to a stop. And we'll see what it looks like idling gear. 4.8, 4.7. Yeah, we're fixed now, guys. So we accelerate. These will all start smoothing out the more you drive it. Look at that, 4%. On one bank, 5%. Happy with this. And then to secure their cat code probably. We can check the monitors when we get back, see what ran, what hasn't ran. We'll check it here on our hill accelerating again that we did before. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go up our hill. So we'll just accelerate here until we get to our hill. Look at that. It's amazing how one fly can cause so many problems. Now we're going to start going up the hill right here. I am really happy with this. Back to the shop, I'll show you guys one final reading just at idle, and then we'll be done. Hey guys, here we go at idle. We're at let's see, we're at idle and we're at 700 RPMs. We're at like 3.8, 3.9 grams a second. See our fuel trims, 6% on one bank, 2 on the other. So I'm going to call this fixed. Hope you guys like it. See you later.